welcome to this edition of Special Topics in Higher Education. I'm your host, Dr. Cassandra Sheffield, and today we're going to be talking about how to enhance your existing LinkedIn account. You may be asking yourself, what is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a form of social media that is used to create an internet presence, and it serves as your virtual resume. Everything that you can include on your resume, paper copy, you can include on your LinkedIn account and more. LinkedIn is a great way for individuals to be able to research companies and other professionals in and out of their network. A lot of job seekers will use this to look for opportunities that companies have posted on their LinkedIn site and or company website. They'll also use it as an opportunity to prep prior to an interview to look at who they will be interviewing with. It's also a great way to tap into your network. You have access to a worldwide web of folks that can serve as a great resource of best practice and other information in and out of your field. It also allows you the opportunity to discover new opportunities that are going to be coming available, in addition to being able to connect with family, friends, former and current colleagues and classmates. The nice feature of LinkedIn is it allows you to send email directly from LinkedIn. As we all know, jobs change, email addresses change, internet providers change, but your LinkedIn account, as long as you keep it current, has the most up-to-date information about your email address, your website information, and also how to get a hold of you. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to enhance your existing profile. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up an internet browser of your choice, and you're going to type in linkedin.com. When the web browser comes up for the linkedin.com website, since you have an existing account, you'll simply enter in your email address and your password and click on the sign in button. Once you have come into your LinkedIn account, you'll be brought into the home screen. Just to remind you of the home screen, you'll automatically come into a section that says Pulse. If you scroll down a bit, it'll give you information on what's going on with the individuals within your network, and you'll see who they've recently connected with and if they've had any changes in their job title and or description, or if they've posted up anything about any specific articles that they've read. If you scroll all the way back up to the top, you'll see the section on the right hand side, people you may know, ads by LinkedIn members, who you recently visited, and I did visit your profile, Maureen, in order to help you update your profile. It'll also show you how many people have viewed your profile within the past 7 days. And then it also gives you information about how many people are in your network and how many professionals are in your professional network. And then lastly, it'll show you the groups that you may be interested in. So that walks you through the home screen. And to make any changes, we're going to start with the navigation bar, which is located underneath the blue In button. You have Home, Profile, Connections, Jobs, and Interest. We're going to actually go under Profile and click on Edit Profile. It'll bring you into your profile. On the right hand side, you'll see recommended sections that you currently don't include or have not included in your profile. And to the left, you'll see what currently exists in your profile. You'll have your name. Some people include their name and their credential. Others just include their name. The choice is yours. Next, you have your tagline. Some individuals include their job title and institution or organization that they work for, and then they also include their general area of work. If you need to make any changes to your experience and or education section, if you click on the edit link for either experience or education, it'll bring you down to that section. If you need to add a position, you can click on the Add Position button. If you need to change an existing item under your experience, you'd click on the Edit link or click on the pencil, and it'll allow you to make any changes that you want. Some people will include a short, brief synopsis after each position. Other people choose not to. The one thing I will say is make sure that you're consistent in how much information you include, just like you would with your resume, for each of the positions that you have listed. If you would like to include a link to a website or a specific file that you would like to share related to your current position, you can do it right from this section. You can also from here, rather than going applications, if you want, you can also include your certification number if you have it. Again, this is an area where some people choose to include it, some people do not. Skills, you would just click on the edit button. And you can also decide at this point if you want to be endorsed, you click yes or no. And if you want to be included in the endorsement suggestions for your connections. And if you want to show suggestions of endorsements that are made by your connections, and if you want to be notified once your connections endorse you from something. You have the opportunity to add and remove any of these skills that you've listed. Depending upon what you've listed, depends upon how many people will actually add it. Depending upon your profile and the individuals within your network, you may have some of your skills that have been clicked on more than others, but that's okay regardless if they have not been clicked on. You simply make any changes that you want, or if you want to add something, you would and click on add. If you want to add a specific thing that is not listed, you just simply type it in and hit add, and then click on save. Once you save the changes, it'll take you out of the screen. But for online teaching, so the choice is yours. Then you'll come into your education section. Some people choose to, under their master's and doctorate, include their thesis and or dissertation title. You can do it right from there. Since you've included COD, the TOEIC program, I would recommend adding a link under this section to your Weebly page, and also include the course names of courses that you've taken. And to make any changes to an existing institution, you can click on the edit button, and it allows you to include additional information. And if you want to see some examples, you can do that, or if you decide you want to remove a school, you can do that there as well. So you make whatever changes that you want, and you click on save. Now, if you want to add courses, take actually a section for courses, and you click on that link. You would type in the course name, and the number, or just use the number. A lot of people just tend to use the number or the name, and then they choose where they went to school. It could be as a student. Now, the other thing you'll want to include is any groups that you're a member of, and I see that you're part of the groups. The only other suggestions that I would have for you would be to enhance your connections, and that can easily be done at any point in time. You see how many connections you currently have, and if you want to add additional connections, you can always do that at any time. And then maybe add a few more skills and endorsements. The other thing you'll want to consider is if there's any projects you've been working on, and since you're completing the TOEIC certification, this would be an excellent place to add additional projects. And if you have any publications or received any honors, that would be a great place to put that as well. And those are all of the suggestions that I have for you for this tutorial. If you have any additional questions,